Bodybuilding has seen giants. It has seen freaks. It has seen legends. But what Rubiel Mosquera brings to the stage is something that skits in the face of every definition we ever knew about a human physique. You want shocking? You want controversy? Then listen carefully, because what you're about to hear will shake you to your core. Rubiel isn't just a bodybuilder. He is a mutation of muscle, a walking experiment gone wrong, or gone right, depending on how you see it. At barely a few years into his pro career, this man looks like he was carved by a mad scientist, not by iron, blood, and sweat, like the legends before him. His arms look like overinflated balloons ready to explode, his shoulders like concrete slabs stacked on one another, and his chest, an armor plate that makes even the veterans of the Olympia stage look small, fragile, and outdated. And here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Rubiel Mosquera makes many of today's so-called pros look like amateurs. That's right, I said it. The entire IFBB landscape is trembling because a man who came out of nowhere is now tearing down every illusion of what's possible in bodybuilding. But here's where the controversy begins. Is this real bodybuilding? Or is this a genetic mutant freak show that disrespects the very roots of the sport? Legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Flex Wheeler, and Sean Ray always preached about balance, aesthetics, the art of the physique. But what Rubiel brings is the death of balance. His body is so alien, so monstrous, so unearthly, that many purists are calling it a mockery of the Olympia stage. And let's not pretend the fans aren't divided. Half of the world screams, "This is the future. This is the next Ronnie Coleman." But the other half spits back, "This is a circus act, a balloon animal with veins." The arguments are brutal, the anger is real, and Rubiel is right in the middle of it, whether he likes it or not. And you know what? Maybe the critics have a point. Because bodybuilding, at its heart, was about building the perfect human form. But Rubiel, he looks less like a man and more like a monster bred in a laboratory. His proportions are so extreme, his freak factor so over the top, that he forces us to ask, are we still celebrating hard work or just genetic chaos and chemical warfare? Yet, here's the shocking reality. Love him or hate him, Rubiel Mosquera is unstoppable. His insane muscle bellies, his inhuman roundness, his shocking freak factor, it's the kind of physique that judges can't ignore, no matter how much controversy it stirs. Fans roar when he steps on stage. Haters choke when they see him pose. But at the end of the day, the spotlight bends toward him, because he is something bodybuilding has never seen before. And let me tell you this, if Rubiel continues this monstrous evolution, the Mr. Olympia stage is not safe. Names like Nick Walker, Hadi Chupan, Samson Dowder, they all have the freak factor, they all have the size. But Rubiel brings a different kind of terror, the kind of terror that makes you question if the sport even has limits anymore. But here's my angry truth. Bodybuilding is walking a dangerous path with Rubiel. Because once you crown someone like this, once you reward the mutant look, You set a new standard that could destroy the very soul of the sport. You kill aesthetics, you kill balance, you kill the art. And what's left? A battlefield of freaks, each one trying to look more alien than the last. Rubiel Mosquera is a ticking time bomb. He's either the man who will revolutionize bodybuilding forever, or the man who will drag it into its darkest era. And that's why the world can't stop talking about him. That's why fans are shocked, why critics are furious, and why every competitor is looking over their shoulder in fear. Call him a mutant, call him a monster, call him a monster. But one thing is undeniable. Rubiel Mosquera is the most shocking and controversial force bodybuilding has right now. And whether you respect him or hate him, you cannot ignore him. Because when this beast steps on stage, the entire sport trembles.